Hey guys, we continue this conversation about a fatherless society. This is episode 3, Fatherless Society. And I'm big on this father thing, guys. And you know, as we keep talking about this issue, I'm going to keep driving it home and driving it home. Just the impact of a father, the impact of a man, of an adult role model. I can remember back even when I was at ML King, when I was a first year teacher, I can recall going into that classroom and just noticing how those young boys and girls actually looked at me. I was a young teacher going into the classroom, had that tie on, had my little glasses on, and I had high expectations. It matters. It made a difference. There were some children, some students who were in my classes over the years, 8 years I was there. Yeah, they wanted to be like me. And that did something to me. That motivated me. That made me keep going harder and harder and harder because it wasn't just about teaching social studies. It was about making an impact on those boys and girls. That's why I love to teach. It's that opportunity to reach those boys and girls where they are. We see it over the years. When a student come back 10, 15 years later and they say, hey, you made an impact. I was listening. That's payment enough. I was listening. Or I became a teacher because of you. Or you made an impact. See, that's the only validation that I need. And that's why I encourage men to join this educational field. Join us. Come on board. Be part of this movement. Don't just sit out there and just talk about it. If you're able to join this movement, join it. Become an educator. And if education is really not your thing, become a mentor. You can do something. But again, it goes back to, what are you doing every day? What are you doing every day in your household, with your family? Are you being a good role model? And that's one thing about us guys. A lot of times we don't even know how to be a good role model. We don't even know how to be a good father. We don't know how to set good examples. We just still kind of just getting it how we live. Because we were not given great examples. Mom and auntie them and granny did all they could. They did the best they could, guys. But now is the time for us to stop the bleeding. Now is the time for us, fellas, to come together, educate our boys, teach them the right way. Stop teaching them rebellious mindsets. Sometimes you have to conform to this society. It's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with encouraging them to go to school and listen to the teachers every day. Nothing at all. There's nothing wrong with looking presentable. There's nothing wrong with carrying yourself in a professional way. There's nothing wrong with it. Many of us do it every day. Many of us are successful because of it every day. It's just as important as the things that you're teaching. Guys, we are in a state of an emergency.